Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of wanted to talk about my weight loss journey. I'm gonna insert some photos within the video, but the journey of me losing about 70 pounds, weighing at 230, the most I ever weighed, I felt really insecure about myself, and I just felt really insecure, and everything I would wear I was so just annoyed with. I always just wasn't comfortable in what I was wearing, So I kind of want to express to everybody who is going through what I went through and still always going through. I mean, I feel like even when you're at your lowest weight, you're still not happy. Like, it's just, if you know, you know. Basically, I was weighing at 230 about November of 2019. And my habits back then were terrible. I used to eat out all the time. I couldn't wait to eat out. I couldn't wait to get out of work and just go and see what am I going to eat today, that was my excitement. I didn't have any ambition to work out. I was just very in my own bubble, basically. I didn't even want to go out with anybody, or if I were to go out with friends and stuff, I always wanted it to be, eating out. And I one day just woke up and was like, I'm not happy. I was single already for 2 years before this, and I was like, I'm ready to just kind of focus on myself, fall in love with myself, really, and just give myself a shot, So I started working out. I started going to the gym, eating healthier. The first thing I did, I took little steps, because I was like, you know what, I can't just cut off everything right away, because if I do that, then I will end up binge eating again, or just, it won't be it won't be a habit that I can keep. So I first cut off all breads. No pasta, no bread, no loaf of bread, nothing. I wouldn't even buy bread, because I was like, if I have bread there, I'm gonna want to eat it. So I started off with that first, from November all the way until even now. I eat bread and stuff now, but okay, let me just rewind. So I had no bread, nothing at all. I wouldn't eat out. That was number one as well. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop eating out. Then around January, I was already at around 195. I was finally in the hundreds. I was like, oh, yay. On Instagram, there's so many good pages on Instagram that motivate you, and I started to look into vegan Instagrams, and their food just looks so delicious. I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna try this out. I think I'm gonna try to do some vegan meals, and here are some vegan meals that I was making. I really loved being vegan. I was vegan from January all the way till May, and that was how I got, I think I lost the most weight. So I was at 195 in January, and then all the way around March, April, I was already hitting the 160s. I've started in January fasting, so I wouldn't eat, I would only eat breakfast at 8, 7:30, then I would eat lunch at 12 to 1. So my last meal would be at 1, and I wouldn't snack after 1. I would just drink maybe an iced coffee that I would make myself at 1 all the way till nighttime, maybe a glass of wine or something, and that's it. I was like, yes, finally, oh, thank God, and all my goal was just to be 160. I didn't want to be a super skinny girl, because I love curvy bodies. I love the way they look. It's just my aesthetic. I really don't care what anybody else looks like. So yeah, and then I went all the way down to 160. I was working out every single day. I was going to the gym, and I would alternate. So I would do leg day, hams and gluteus, and then I was doing abs, and trying to incorporate 30 minutes of cardio. So one thing I added between being vegan as well was running. I used to hate running. I couldn't even do a mile without dying. So at first, when I was doing those 30-minute runs, I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk the first 5 minutes and then I'm going to start running, but I'm gonna go at like a pretty good, like slow jog, basically. So like once I would hit 20, I was already close to 2 miles. And once I was at 30, it was already almost 3 miles, so like 2.70 something. And I kept that consistent every single day. And I had a partner too. This partner really motivated me because she loved to run. She's like, the only type of cardio I like to do is actually running. And I was like, okay, you know, I fucking hate running, but I'm gonna do it because you know what? I've heard, you know, everybody always says running is the easiest way to lose weight. And I always was like so annoyed by that sentence because I'm like, there's so many other ways, right? But I just wanted to go ahead and try it out. Let me test this out. I've never actually even ran 4 miles in my life, like at all. So I kept going at it, and then like around February, end of March is when everybody was starting to quarantine. So there was no more going to the gym. The gym was closed from April or March all the way to almost May. And I started jogging, street jogging basically on the and I was hitting 4 miles a day. And felt amazing. Like I was like, I think that this is the best shape I've ever been. Even if I'm not physically a super toned, you know, like cut person, I can run. I had so much more endorphins, and you know, like I just feel so awesome, like as if I can accomplish anything. And that to me is what I have now set my goal to be, to just feel, you know, like the best version of myself, even if it's at 230, which I really don't want to go back to 230. I'm just saying, like at any obstacle I am at, like weight I am, if I gain 10 more pounds, lose 10 more pounds, I want to just feel like my goal is that I'm being the best version of myself and I'm happy in the body that I am in. I love, you know, sweets. I love going out to eat. I feel like I never get full, but I have to stop myself. And I know there's people out there that struggle with this too. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And if you do too, please comment below, because the struggle of this is very real. But I have learned that, you know, like food isn't going anywhere, and you should always have your mind on other things. Don't just be thinking about food all the time or what I'm gonna eat. Just put your focus towards other things. And I know that's hard for some just to say, you know, but it really, really would be good if you just wake up with the goal every morning, or you go to sleep thinking, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at this time and I'm gonna go run, I'm gonna get this done. So when you wake up in the morning, you're like, I told myself that I was gonna do this. I can do this. You go get it done, and afterwards you just feel accomplished. You feel like, you know what, I can do this, and you just keep going. Because if you stop, that's when it's hard to go back up. You gotta at least, even if it's only 3 days a week that you're working out, you know, put your all in those 3 days. I just really wanted to show a little snippet of what I used to look like. And to be honest, I really just was, this is my story, so I just really was so not happy where I was. I felt like, honestly, people treat you worse when you look bigger. You know, you don't get as much respect, you know. And I think that's so terrible. That needs to change. Just because somebody's thicker, it doesn't look beautiful in the way that you may find beauty or you may define it. I think everybody should be treated equally. Body shaming is very real, and Photoshop and all that really gets in your head. And like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people Photoshop, so it's not exactly what you see on the internet is what you're seeing in real life. So thank you guys so much for hearing me out and just listening to my story. Right now I am weighing at 165, gained 5 pounds, but I'm happy in the body that I am, and I have been indulging in sweets and things like that a little bit more lately, but I know that I can do it. I know I can always keep going down. And I think my lowest weight was like around 150 something, and I don't want to have in my head like, oh my god, I have to be back to that weight. I don't expect to be just losing weight like that all the time. I'm actually really enjoying quarantine because now I get to like go out, walk my dogs. Like, I didn't know that I was really missing out being outside. Like, I was like, okay, like I feel like I'm always out, but like, am I really out, you know? So I take walks, I go on runs, I feel like so more in tune with nature, but I really love it. And meeting new people, seeing the same people who jog every morning and things like that, it's very encouraging. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just wanted to come on here and kind of show some photos of what I used to look like and now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I hope you keep watching.